Hey troops, GeneralJSmith here, otherwise known as Josh, with another LEGO Star Wars classic review. And this one, we have the Mandalorian Battlepack from 2011. So not particularly far away, but you know. Set number 7914, ages 6 to 12. Contains 68 pieces altogether, even including the minifigures, and retailed for £12 or $12 when it was new. So yeah, cool battle pack. Yeah, really. Personally, I think it's one of those underrated sets. I really like it. I like with the figures, which I think are really the whole reason you're going to buy it. Because the sets themselves aren't really, you know, that useful. I mean, I suppose you could use some of the pieces, but I really think you're going to buy it if you want to build your Mandalorian army. And personally, I love the Mandalorians. They are so awesome. You know, I mean, just the fact they've got the battle pack, jetpacks, the whole deal. It's really, really, really awesome. So I actually really like this battle pack. You know, £10 definitely would have been the better price. 68 pieces does seem really low. Don't know why it's so low, really. I think they could add like a whole nother vehicle or something. But anyway, so you know, I don't think you can buy it anymore. If you can, it's in very few stores. It might be, you know, somewhere, but really the best place I think would be to go on eBay or Lego.com. So yeah, not the best battle I've ever had, but it's definitely not the worst. I think it's quite good, and yeah. Really isn't much to go over in the set. You just get 4 pretty much the same figure, just with different weapons. The sets are pretty simple, and yeah. But anyway, let's get into it. Right, so I'm just going to go over the first figure, and then we'll go over the weapons, because it's the same figure. Alright, so this is your Mandalorian. I've actually reviewed this guy before, because I reviewed the, what's it called? Mandalorian, thingy. I can't think of it now. Fighter. You know, the one pre-Vizsla and all that. So, yeah, not really much to him then. Obviously, this is the species or something that Jango Fett and Boba Fett come from. Maybe not species, but at least they wear the same armor, so. No leg printing there. You notice the dark blue on the torso is darker than the arms and the legs. They're a lighter blue. This particular one has 2 of those pistols. I'm not sure if these pistols were new this year, because in the old battle packs we got those old pistols without those like scopes on them. Obviously those old ones are more accurate because the pistols don't actually have scopes on them in the Star Wars universe. But oops, dropped them. But nonetheless, it's still cool. I like these pistols more because I think they look cooler, but technically less accurate. I'm not sure if this was the first year or if it was the last year. You know. Yeah. Here's goes face. Very sort of angry face. This is obviously a Clone Wars thing, so we do get the Clone Wars face, like with the eyes and the all that, the mouth and stuff. We do get the 2 holes, so we can have rangefinders or visors or whatever. Although, saying that, if you get a visor, got a visor here, try to put it on. Hang on. You see, that's as far as it goes down because, you know, it doesn't go down properly. And it just looks a bit weird. Whatever. But you can put rangefinders and things in there, so that's cool. So, you have this jetpack, which is awesome. Sort of a grey colour. Not the same sort of gunmetal grey we get in other sets. But nonetheless, kind of cool. Take this off. We do not get any back printing. It is still the same old blue we get on the front of the torso. Nothing really to say there. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. Not sure what else to go with this figure. He's just, he's a Mandalorian. really, really awesome. And we've had quite a few variants of these Mandalorians. We've got the same one in the Mandalorian Fighter. We also got Pre-Vizsla. We've got some Super Commandos. We've got Jango Fett, obviously. Boba Fett. We've got a bunch of different types of Mandalorians over the years. So it's really cool to get some more. You know, just going over the helmet a bit more. Obviously we have that black visor. The classic sort of Boba Fett thing. I'm just going to try and compare him to other ones we've got in the past. For example, we've got Pre-Vizsla. Obviously he came with a cape, but you know, you can see torsos are slightly different. Very slightly. I've done these before, so I'm not going to go in ridiculous detail about these, but obviously the jetpacks are different. This one's more gunmetal. This one's, you know, just that greyish thing, the same as his helmet. This one's more chromy, so that's awesome. More gunmetal sort of thing. Yeah. So that's really awesome. I really like the Mandalorians. I don't know why, really. I just really do. I really love them. Alright, we also have Jango Fett. This is the one that came in the Corbinite Tank Droid last year. He's not actually part of the Mandalorians, but he wears a Mandalorian armor, so let's just say. This one's a different, you know, this is more chrome to this one. This one is different shades, so these three are all different shades from each other. Helmets are different, obviously. All that. Yeah, they have different. Oops. Yeah. I think I've done this like 1,000 times because I reviewed these two other sets. And, of course, we have the Mandalorian Super Commandos, which aren't really Super Commandos, but let's just call them Super Commandos. You know, they work for Darth Maul, which is why they are red and black. They repainted their armor, and I love the way LEGO detailed this. But I'd mentioned this when I did the review of the Mandalorian Speeder. So, once I've done this set, I will have reviewed every Mandalorian set I have. That's cool. So there you go. So there you go, that's the Mandalorian. I love the way you get 4 of him, so it's really, really, really easy to get an army of these guys. You know, basically, it couldn't be any easier, really, because every single figure is a Mandalorian. So, yeah, all you really need is the weapons, and then you can get your own army of them. So, there you go. That's it, really. And that's all the 4 Mandalorians, because they're all exactly the same, which is awesome, as I said. You know, you can build a massive army of Mandalorians. I wish I had, like, a clone version of this battle pack, you know. All Phase 2 normal clones. That would be awesome. That would be an awesome battle pack. That would be epic. But anyway, so this particular one gets those pistols, as I mentioned. The next one just gets a normal gun. Like that. Next one gets a rifle. And then this last one has looked like a minigun, which is awesome. You know, you can hold it like that, but what he's meant to do, right, if he puts it down like so, right, you've got to turn his hand to the side, like so. You put these down, oops. Yeah, they're a bit flimsy. Hang on. Okay. Yeah. There you go. So you put these down, you can put them back up again, obviously, if you want him to carry it. And there you go. See, and now he's firing. So, awesome. There we go. That's his minigun. Very simple design. I like it. Cool, but, you know, not over the top. It's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. And there you go. That's just really the best gun here. Because it's just, you know, just not the average, basically. Which is why it's the better gun. But anyway. And there you go. And that's the 4 Mandalorians. And they go in the set where I'll show you. There isn't really much of the set at all. I'll start with the speeder. Right, so the speeder is very small. We saw this in Season 2. By the way, they saw the Mandalorians first in Season 2. However, there's so much history around the Mandalorians. They're such a key part of, well, mostly the Clone Wars, really, and, you know, the prequels. It's all about the old Republic and things and how things form, about the Mandalorian armies and all this sort of thing, and the warriors and all that. So anyway, the speeder comes with a sort of translucent one of these pieces. That's cool. Like to see them. You can use them a lot. There's no flick-fire missiles in the set, so yay. One of the first sets ever we don't get a flick-fire missile. That's awesome. Really short speeder, but you see it in season 2, you know. So yeah, and in season 4, I think, and probably in season 5. So yeah, let's just put him on. Actually, I think this guy is meant to go on there, actually. Not that it really matters, but whatever. And you may think, how could they sit down with their jetpacks? Well, Lego's thought of that. Okay, yeah, they can hold that thing, by the way. I think you know how that works. They can just hold that bar and it moves. So the jetpacks go here. No. So there you go. So they're nice and safe, so you can sit down easily. So you don't get in the way. Which is a nice little design. Does cause a bit of problem in other sets though, because other sets don't have this design, so the jetpack does get in the way of things, so you may have to modify it, or I don't know, do something to the set to try and make them fit. Maybe do with the jetpack, obviously. Yeah. These things move. I mean, they're not really meant to, but they do. And this, I assume, is meant to be the gun in front. Very simple design. Hang on. Just like that sort of piece. Okay. There we go. And he flies along. Yeah. And then we get the little cannon. I like this little cannon. I'm going to be honest with you, it reminds me of that cannon we got in the 2007 Battle Pack with the thing. Because, look, it's very similar, isn't it? Slightly different design, but, you know. You can definitely see the same sort of resemblance, the same sort of shape. I'm not sure which one I like more. I suppose I'll say I like the Mandalorian one more, just because the cannon's a lot easier to spin, and just things like that. It's really cool. So yeah, the cannon can spin completely 360. I like this. This piece is quite rare, actually. Well, at least in Star Wars universe, it's quite rare. I don't see this that often. This particular piece. That's awesome. And then you just put it on there and put like on so. And yeah, and you know, very simply attaches. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait, yeah, it's attached to the floor. Anyway, so, you know, it's attached to the floor, like so. Yeah, and then you can touch it. If we take this guy, hang on. Take this guy. You can stand there. And he's practically eye level with the thing, so, yeah. Oh, okay, there we go. He's on now. There's nothing more, really much more to say about the set. There you go then. So the Mandalorians have quite a history. You know, just throughout the Clone Wars and everything. They're quite major players. They don't really work for the Separatists or the Republic. They used to work for the Separatists until Count Dooku betrayed them, and then they went rogue, and yeah. They're really awesome Mandalorians, you know. In the new, I've just heard that the new, like, Season 6, well, sort of Season 6, just extra bonus things will be released on Netflix in about a month. Obviously, I'll be watching them. I hope that, you know, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say, but... oh yeah, no, sorry, I hope that they, I don't know, do something with Mandalorians. I'm not sure if they will, maybe they will. I hope they do, because I really like the Mandalorians. They're really cool. The fact they've got the jetpacks, they've got the helmets, they've got everything. They're just really awesome. And yeah, so, that's really cool. You know, probably, you know, it's definitely my top 10 best battle packs. Well, probably, yeah. Just the fact that it's so consistent, you can build such an army. Even if not many people like this army, especially. I mean, if you're not a Clone Wars fan, you're not really going to like this army at all. And in fact, you might not even know what they are if you're not a Clone Wars fan. But if you are, then you definitely know what they are. And, you know, I mean, I really like this army. I know quite a lot of people who like the Mandalorians quite a bit. I mean, just because they're really awesome. Some people even like them more than clones. So, you know. And I see a lot of mocks of these versus clone troopers, or these versus droids, or, you know, just whatever. And this battle pack's definitely helped in getting a Mandalorian army, because, you know, really, how could you get a better battle pack for a Mandalorian army? Because all the figures are the exact same Mandalorian. And that's awesome. We get Pre-Vizsla, we get, you know, you can get some Super Commandos. I don't really use them that often, these guys, but I went to, or more into that in my Mandalorian Speeder review, which you can watch if you want. But there you go then. So that is the set, really. There isn't much to say about it. Oh no, sorry. I forgot to mention the instruction manual. Yeah, crazy. The instruction manual is really thin. But there is only 68 pieces, so, you know. See? It's the exact same trooper. Just build it 4 times and then build the guns. You know, really, really quick and easy builds. You know, Lego Club. And there's nothing on the back, because it's just a tiny little set, and, you know, there you go. It was a really quick, really short build. You can build it in, like, you know, a few minutes. Maybe a bit less. I mean, you know, if you've done it before, like, if you bought multiples, then you probably do it, like, you know, ridiculously quickly. I mean, I've bought, like, 5 of them or something, because I really like the Mandalorians. I want to build an army of them, so, yeah. But anyway, and this is obviously, in contrast, this, the other set to this is the other battle pack I got that year, which I've already reviewed. It is the Clone Trooper battle pack, the one with the Bark Speeder and the Bomb Squad Troopers and things. Not really sure why they're in contrast, not really sure why they're meant to fight each other. It doesn't, like, I suppose, yeah, it's possible they would come into contact with each other, like the clones, those clones and these Mandalorians, but it seems a bit random. Like, you know, you'd normally have clones versus droids, or Mandalorians versus, I don't know, really. But Mandalorians just versus people. But anyway, so yeah. Sorry if I didn't seem very motivated in this review. I don't know why, really. I just realised I seem very, I don't know, sort of tired, but I don't know what's wrong with me, really. But anyway, so, if this is your first time watching me, trust me, in other reviews, I am much more motivated, I'm much more with it, if you get my meaning. But anyway. Alright, so there you go then. That is my review of the Mandalorian Battlepack. Probably the only, it's the first, Mandalorian Battlepack, well, yeah, but it's the first Mandalorian set we ever got, and it's probably, you know, I think it's going to be the last one I ever review, mainly because I doubt they'll bring out any more. I mean, since the Clone Wars is ending, they might be stopping the Clone Wars sets, let alone the Mandalorian sets, so, yeah, but, you know, what are you going to do? But there you go then. So if you enjoyed this review of maybe my last Mandalorian set ever that I'm ever going to do, which is sad really, then please give it a like down below. Please leave me with any feedback, any questions you have, any whatever, just anything you have, you know, just leave it down below, whatever, and I will answer it, don't you worry. I answer all the questions put to me. Yeah, as long as they're not too rude or whatever. Just, you know, try to be nice. Okay, and please subscribe to my channel, because it's just a nice thing to do. No, I mean, you know, please subscribe to my channel, because, yeah, okay. So there you go then. I suppose that's the review of the Mandalorian Battlepack. I have no idea whatsoever what my next review will be. In fact, I don't even know what my next video will be. My next video will probably be an update of some kind, but I don't know, really, because I'm, you know, now's the point I'm running out of reviews. I've done a lot of them, and really, I think I'm going to start rebuilding some of my other sets. Yeah, so, because I'm sort of running out of reviews. But anyway, so, there you go. Thank you for watching this review. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and things. And I will see you in my next review, or next video at least. You know. So, there you go. Bye, troops.